My journey to getting the Miss Universe Myanmar 2024 was a little bit of a rocky road because there was a lot about that I was not fully Myanmar.
Hello, guys. Welcome to my channel. Today we are with
Thet San Andersen, Miss Universe Myanmar 2024.
Oh my god, it's my first time that I have a sit down interview with foreigners that is a beauty queen. You know, everybody is excited to see you here, especially the cafe owner. Yeah,
Oh,
because you look so beautiful.
thank you so much.
So, talking about your journey, I think it's been such a quite memorable night of you when you won the crown. Can you speak about those nights that you won the crown? How are you feeling?
Oh, it was such an amazing feeling. I was not expecting it, but I was ready. I was ready to get the crown, and I was also ready to not get it. So it was very mixed emotions. And my journey to getting the Miss Universe Myanmar 2024 was a little bit of a rocky road because there was a lot about that I was not fully Myanmar and those things. And since I am the first Miss Universe Myanmar that is mixed.
Yes.
In Thailand there's been quite
A
some
lot.
before, so it is quite a journey to be the
Yeah.
first one
Yeah.
that's mixed. So.
I know because I was about to ask you were you the first one who is mixed to represent Myanmar on the Miss Universe?
Yes.
Yeah. But I think something need to change. So you are the representations of the Myanmar women's for a reason, right?
Right.
So what are you going to bring to the Miss Universe thing?
I want to represent my country and I want to represent that that we have something in our country that I really can relate to, and that is anything is possible. Anything is possible in Myanmar. And that was one of the driving forces for me to actually compete for Miss Universe Myanmar. That maybe I could compete in Miss Universe Myanmar. It is possible, right?
Yes, you
So
can.
why not? So I want to bring that feeling and that energy that anything is possible. If anything is possible,
Possible.
anything is possible.
I think so. And when I first saw you on social media, that you were on the news in Thailand because everybody was so excited to see the mixed queen from Myanmar, and it's something new. So everybody talking about you. I did a recap about you on TikTok, and it's reached to so many audiences. I think a lot of Myanmar fans they like my content. I think it's more than 20 thousands per post. Yeah.
Oh,
And I was so
wow.
shocked because I post on Facebook as well, and then
Yeah.
many people like the post that I do about you. They ask me, "Oh, can you talk about this queen more? What is her advocacy and stuff?" And then they say, this queen might make us have a higher chance as Miss Universe." And I was like, I agree. Since I see you in person, I see the determination, the kindness aura in you, and also your advocacy. Miss Universe is not just only about the performance, walking and stuff. It's also about the advocacy that you hold.
Right.
Can you tell us what is your advocacy?
So I want to do so much more. There's so much in me that I want to take out.
Yeah.
But right now I am currently focusing on education. I believe that education is the driving force we need to focus on, and that if I can support education in Myanmar, that could develop the youth in Myanmar and for our country because the future is our youth. So
Yep.
if we can support them, we're supporting our country.
Wow, such a nice speech. So, which area of education would you like to touch on? Is that the education from the young age or the education in the adult?
For me, I think that I want to focus on adults because I can relate with them more right now, and I can teach them the things I know.
Oh wow.
And they can implement it to their life, and it can change instant within a year. For example, with things I teach, I believe with children, it's a long process.
I think so.
They need to start walking. They need to go to kindergarten, and then through high school, but that's why I focus on on adults.
Yep,
'Cause
I know.
I believe it's easier.
I think you do a lot of projects, but like what more like important is that you try to put the importance on education, right?
Mm.
But like I also see you being an advocate for LGBTQI plus as well. You said on your YouTube channel that you support them wholeheartedly.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Why did you say that? What have you been supporting them along with?
So I have a lot of friends are part of the LGBTQ
I can
plus
see it's
community.
coming.
And I have had friends like that since I was very young. So now in Yangon,
Mhm.
during the events that's been there, I have showed up, and there was even an event I went to when I was feeling sick, but I was not feeling well. I wanted to show up to show support. That also that not just for Miss Universe Myanmar, but that me as a person that I do support these events, and
Yeah.
I believe that if you feel a certain type, you feel like you are born as a woman, like you are a woman, then you are that.
Amazing.
You anyone should be able to be this.
Amazing. You know,
Like-
I can feel that from the first time that I met you today, a moment ago.
Right.
I see that you were very supportive toward your eye, your gesture, and the way that you speak. You seem to be comfortable around transgender women like me or like LGBTQ friends that you have or
Yeah.
manager. I don't know. But I feel like it's a good thing because right now the world changing. And if you become Miss Universe, you need to travel all along like the world, around the world, and you need to be able to communicate your thoughts for a lot of people. It's not just for one group of people, but everyone. And you know, like one of the biggest fans of Miss Universe is actually LGBTQIA plus.
That's
For
right.
me, watching Miss Universe is like watching like the women represent our queer culture in the way they walk, the way they talk, the way they dress. You know, sometimes we put our hope into them to represent us in kind of way. So, in the Miss Universe like competition, I think it's gonna happen in the next 2 or 3 months.
Right. I heard about November.
Yeah, November as well.
Yes.
Are you ready? What have you been prepared so far?
I think mentally I'm ready. I believe I've been ready for a while.
Yeah.
I have been dreaming about like going out on the stage and be like representing them more and show what I am capable of. Right now I'm practicing my catwalk to make it a little bit better, not to make it the best. And also doing with the clothes, preparing for the clothes. I want my outfits to be thought through with the purpose for every day that we go for the events that they might have. So yeah, there's a lot going on.
Yeah, a lot going on. What about the speech training or like the another aspect of the competition like advocacy or stuff? Because if you go there, you have to go to the closed door interview and they will ask about advocacy, they will ask about your story, your life story. Because I think you have such a lot of important and interesting story of your life. For example, I have witnessed on your video or on your Facebook, I don't know, you said that you got the scholarship when you was in Sweden.
Oh yes.
What was that about?
So I actually received my first scholarship when I was 16 years old, and that was from the little village I lived in. They were giving out scholarships to people who wanted to start a little company or for young people. So I started my first company by the scholarship I got from them, and that was the first scholarship. So I was like, wow, okay, you can actually get like money for free if you have a project. You show up that this is something I actually want to do. That you're serious about your work. And throughout my entire school, like when I studied, I wanted to study at this private school. And usually Sweden has free education.
Yep.
Right?
That's right.
Yeah, that's pretty good. But I wanted to go to this private school and it costs money. And I don't come from a really wealthy family. I come from a working class family.
I see.
So I needed to apply for scholarship.
Wow.
So I applied for different scholarships and I got 2 scholarships while studying there as well.
I see.
And it's been such a process like to apply for these scholarships. Where it's like, oh, maybe I cannot apply for this. Maybe I'm not eligible. There's so many people that are better than me.
I see.
But going through this and actually studying where I wanted, I got design prizes and I got entrepreneur prizes for everything that I did.
Wow.
Just just gave me power, and I that's why I do my advocacy
Yeah,
thing in Myanmar, that
yeah.
it is possible if you want to, and I'm leading the way.
I think you're leading by examples. You
Right.
speak, but what more than you just speak is that you have the action that proven your speech,
Yeah,
that
like
you actually did
experience.
it. So I feel like it's so good, and that's why I think this is why you touch on the education part,
Yes.
because it will reflect on your experiences as well.
Right. Right.
For me, I am also an activist for LGBTQIA+, and sometimes for equal education as well. And I feel like education is the way that we can break through all of the poverty or barrier, right?
Yes.
So for me, I'm from a middle class family as well. And I want to study abroad and to find scholarship.
Yes.
And it's possible, guys.
It
Right,
is
Jesus?
possible. It
Yeah,
is
it's possible.
possible. Like one of the things, I also went to Paris for an internship there,
Wow.
and that was also because of a scholarship.
Yeah.
A scholarship that the school gave.
Mhm.
It wouldn't have been possible without it. So
Yeah. Oh my God.
anything is possible.
I think I'm in love with this queen. She is super good at speaking and super good with what she have been doing. So I think you will captivate like and make the judges like you even better if they can talk to you in person in the closed door interview. Ooh, wow. I think your best asset right now is speaking.
Oh,
Yeah, when you speak, it's really authentic. That I
Yeah.
think you have the power that can make people draw into you without trying. You know what I mean? It's not in the way of the attractiveness, but it's about the way of the powerful, like mind that you have, like your actions speak louder than words.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
So talking a lot more than that, like, can you share what is the difference between living abroad and living in Myanmar?
It's two. I believe it's like two different worlds for me,
Yeah.
honestly. And I love living in both places. Like Sweden is the place I was raised, where I
Wow.
went to school, where I had like my high school friends and everything. And I worked most of my life in Sweden, so I do have something really connected to Sweden. So my mom, she has been a big part of my life, and she raised me in Sweden, and she raised me with Burmese culture. So every year we went back to Myanmar when I was on school break, and when my parents were able to take me from work. So I was spending a lot of time in Myanmar. And once I became a teenager, a little 17, 18, my parents, they didn't want to travel as much to Myanmar. So I started to save my own money.
Oh my God.
Because I wanted to go to Myanmar and not just see the tourist sites where my parents go. I wanted to see the real Myanmar. Where I wanted to get Myanmar friends, and I wanted to go out party, and I wanted to like see more of like what the pop culture I into. And I did, and I stayed. So when I graduated school, I actually went back to Myanmar and I moved there.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so I was living there for a few years, and I went there by myself.
You know what? Actually, I think there is a word that they say no matter where we live, we are the type of that like country citizen. For example, even if I live abroad but a Thai,
Yeah.
just like you, even if you live abroad or grew up abroad, but that doesn't mean that you define yourself in that one particular country.
That's
Right,
true. That's true.
right.
I also believe it. I'm also very. I can adapt really easily in places. Like I lived in Vietnam for a little bit. I lived in Thailand for a little bit, Korea, and when I was in Paris, and everywhere where I went, I could find, oh, this is a little bit like Sweden, and this is a little bit like Myanmar. So I never had a place where I didn't feel like home.
Home. Yep. A little bit of something, a little bit of everywhere.
Exactly. A little bit this, a little bit that, and it went really well. So I feel I'm very grateful for having these two cultures integrated in me.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. So talking about the culture, how will you represent Myanmar as the Miss Universe this November? How will you like show up yourself to let them know about the Asian culture or anything about it? For example, like for our Thai delegate who are mixed, they always say that I'm Thai. I will share like the Thai culture by like using like Sawadee Ka, like we always have. How would you represent Myanmar in that kind of way? Yeah, in that cultural I mean in terms of culture. Yeah.
So in Myanmar, we say Minglaba.
Yeah.
And I believe I'll be using that quite some. And we also have a culture of, we love gifting. gifting. So I'm kind of thinking around like, oh, what kind of gift should I bring for people who I'm gonna meet? And it's just a little like sign of appreciation. And my mom taught me, and I see that a lot of people do who are. I do like the Burmese outfits
Outfit.
or traditional
Traditional outfit.
like Yingbo and Timay. It's very beautiful. It's usually full with glitter from top to toe. You look like a princess.
Yeah.
It is literally almost like a Myanmar Disney princess. When you wear, it, you feel so beautiful. So I really want to show them.
You should. I will like looking forward to it to see.
Yes.
I think I'm gonna be excited for you as well. I think this year on my page and on my social media, I always say that I support all the Asian queens because I feel like we should be united, not to
Yes.
fight.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
each country will fight each other, and I feel like, what is the point? Why shouldn't we like come together and support all the Asian queens? So I say I support Thailand, Philippines, Vietnam, Myanmar, and all Laos and stuff. Like I don't really segregate myself from everything because what I consume from Miss Universe is to see the inspiration.
Right.
From you. I get a lot right now, and I feel like
Yeah,
it's so
right.
good.
No, I think maybe like the South Asians should like
Yeah,
stay together, come together,
Mhm.
and show that our like neighbor country we can be united and we
Yeah,
can be
yeah.
strong together,
Yeah,
and support each other.
Right.
For example, if I have a queen that comes to Myanmar, I would love to show her that. I would
Yeah.
love to show my culture and show the city that I live in and exchange our
Yep.
cultures.
Yep.
I don't know if you saw my questions in the answer video.
Yeah, I saw
And
it.
yes, right. And in the video, I do say that exchanging culture can be a way to strengthen the
Yeah.
relation,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because when you go to, for example, you come to Thailand, this is the first time you were in Thailand, then you maybe go to Wat Manan,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then you wear a Thai outfit, and you eat Thai food, pad Thai, you eat
Yeah.
pad Thai, and you feel more connected to Thailand. Then you go back to your home country, and you can tell people that, oh, I did this, and I ate that, and I wore this, and you have that for the rest of your life.
Yep.
You'll feel more connected to Thailand than ever
Mhm.
after you visit it.
Wow, it's so good. I think your mindset is so right. I think Miss Universe is about empowering women. So women should come together and support each other. And I heard from the previous beauty queen from Thailand when they compete, they say they actually rooting for each other backstage. Like go,
Yeah,
like that
yeah.
right, on the stage.
Right,
So I think you're gonna be enjoying.
right.
I heard that this year we'll have a lot of countries joining. So are you excited for the upcoming competition?
I am so excited. I'm so excited. Like my competition in Myanmar, from the city, from the start of the city competition,
Yep.
I still have contact with a lot of the girls.
Yep.
It was not like hi and bye. It was like hi, and
Yeah.
now we're still going. We're still being good friends. And even the big finale competition, I got really close with a lot of new girls that's from all over Myanmar, and they still tell me like, come visit this place, come visit this place. It's a little busy right now. Otherwise, I would love to. But so I'm very excited to meet all the there's 130 delegates.
Yep, they said 130 delegates. So I think
Yeah.
one of the special award that you can looking forward to is Miss Congeniality as well.
Congeniality.
Yeah, maybe you will get it at that well because see how friendly you are and how you will enjoy yourself like at the stage. Yeah.
Well, let's hope that.
So every beauty queen who come to my channel will get asked one questions.
Okay.
Is in Thailand, if you are Thai like beauty queen, I will ask you keyword. So I will give you one keyword and speak about that keyword in no matter what way in 30 seconds. But since you are the Miss Universe official candidate, I will ask some questions. These will be the questions from our national competition.
From your national competitions?
Yes. Okay. Read yourself. You have 30 seconds to answer.
Can I run?
Everybody always say this, but eventually it turned out fine. They did a great job at this time. I think you can answer based on what you have speak to me so far. So, women empowerment is the statement on the Miss Universe stage and around the world right now. What is the definition of women empowerment to you? And how have you applied that into your life?
So I believe that women empowerment is a part of women coming together and collaborating with each other instead of pushing each other away.
Mhm.
I have applied that in so many things that I've done that when I work with fellow women that we got so much further when we do a great teamwork. So we work with your girl.
Thank you.
You?
Okay, time is already okay. This is what we do in Thailand. We always practice 30 seconds because some of like our queen when they go to Miss Universe state they can answer in top five and sometimes they get like not advanced into top three because of the answer. Sometimes it's not like clear cut or it's not like good enough. So we try to practice a lot with our beauty queen in Thailand to answer within 30 seconds. And that is why we always like have the challenge every time. If you compete in Thailand, you will have to answer everything in 30 seconds for so many challenges. Like the keyword round, Q&A round, and every round. Because like we try to make sure that our beauty queens in Thailand can get like familiar with the time. Yes.
That is good.
Yeah.
I feel a little like
Yeah.
pressure now.
Yeah, but like don't worry because if you go to the personal interview, there will be more time. I think it's like around 5 minutes, but it's still a little. So that means you have to speak about everything in a shorter way. Yeah. Uh, I think she can polish her speed even better when she go to this university.
Yeah.
It's about exploring yourself, but I think the content that you speak is already good. Just try to speak in a concise way.
Yeah, it's
So
like
the time,
the time.
yeah. Oh my gosh. And if we look at your outfit today, I just knew that it was like not it's not, you know what, it is a second handed.
Hmm.
So why have you chose like second handed clothes?
Oh, I most of my clothes are actually secondhand. I think maybe like 95% of my closet is secondhand or vintage.
Wow.
And this was I actually found this like 2 days ago when we were doing our little bikini shoot at this apartment area, and this
Wow.
girl she was moving, but she had her luggage open and she had all of clothes. I just looked through and I found this. I'm like, oh, take it, I'll buy it. So yeah.
Yes, good. It's good. You know, some people might say that why have you chose to wear something that is like second handed? Why don't you buy a new one? But I think it's very sustainable that we
Yeah.
buy something like, you know, from another person or second handed clothes because it's make the world like I think less I think it's affect the climate change directly.
Right.
You know,
Right.
like
Right.
our clothes if we go and waste it away, trash it away. Sorry, yeah,
Right.
it would affect our climate.
Right, right.
Mhm.
So there's so much production of clothes
Yeah.
in this world, and there's a lot of the clothes that just end up on in the trash as well.
Yeah,
We have all this polyester, and when it breaks down, it cannot break down 100%. It
yeah.
becomes microplastics.
Mhm.
So if you buy and mass produce all the time, you are supporting this microplastic that does not break down in nature, which is one of the main things that are ruining our planet.
Yeah,
So if you can buy secondhand, that it's you're making a change, and
yeah.
there's you're saving so much water for instead of producing
Yes.
clothes.
Yep.
So you should. I believe that it's a good thing to buy secondhand, and
So
you can find so much good stuff.
I understand you because when I was in the States, my hobby with the friends is to go to a thrifting
Thrift
like
shopping.
thrift shop. Yeah, thrift shop. And then
Love
we bought a
that.
lot of like second hand like clothes in a cheaper price. Even is it a brand name or not, it's cheap, you know.
It's cheap.
So we
Yeah.
just like enjoy buying things because it's cheap.
Right.
And I don't mind having the second hand clothes
You
because I
can
feel
wash
like
it. You can wash it.
yeah, you can wash it.
I don't see any problem with you just wash it. Done.
Yeah. Let's just try to make more awareness
Right.
for this cause. So to invite, no, to invite a lot of people to just use more second-handed clothes or second-handed things because it will be like environmentally friendly. Yeah.
Right. So I think that you don't need to care about I've worn this outfit one time I cannot wear it again.
Mhm.
Wear it again. Why not?
Yeah.
And if people tell you I have been told you've been wearing this a couple times and
So what?
so what? And nothing changes, right? So just do what you gotta do
Yeah.
and support our planet. Like
Yeah.
we only have one planet.
Yes, so true. But before we go, can you leave some messages for your Myanmar fan or international fan who is supporting you because you have so many followers?
I want to. I will be representing Myanmar wholeheartedly, and I will do my best. And I want to thank you. I want to thank everyone that has been going with me from my city finally journey until Miss Universe. And I'll do my best for y'all. Thank you so much. I love you all.
You seem to have a lot of followers on every platform, not particular on TikTok or IG or Facebook. What is your tips? Do you post the same content, the same type of content on every platform, or what is your content planning or content strategy to make more people follow you?
So on TikTok, I actually just post whatever I.
Me too.
You never know what's gonna go viral. And one video that you think, oh, this is gonna hit hard.
It's not.
No.
Yeah.
No. But the video that you didn't spend any time on, it might go viral. So it's better to just shoot out as much content you can.
Yeah.
So I think TikTok is so fun.
Yeah.
I love the feed.
Yeah, me
It's
too.
so fun to just stay on TikTok.
Yeah.
For Facebook, I believe it's a little more sophisticated to show the advocacy for the things that I'm talking about, and then who I am and what I am doing. Instagram is kind of portfolio.
Yeah,
It's like a little portfolio.
Profile.
Right, it's a profile showing your pretty pictures and your nice feed where the color looks nice. Yeah, I think that's like a portfolio.
Yeah, this is how she have made so many followers, guys. So just follow what she has been saying, and then you can potentially become the next influencer.
Absolutely.
Okay. I think we have come to the last part of our video. Since it's going to be too long. Yeah. So can you leave us some message like to the audiences who watching us? How can we support you? What message that you want to bring to Miss Universe, and like what channel or like way to follow?
Oh, all right. So you guys can reach me out on my Instagram and also my Facebook page. But I believe I'm more active on Instagram and also TikTok.
Yeah.
So please follow me on my journey to Miss Universe 2024. I will be working with my advocacy for education from now, and maybe they will be coming up more once I get some time.
Yeah.
So please support me, and thank you very much for watching. And remember, anything is possible.
Wow, it's good. Bye bye, guys.
Bye bye.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.
You did a great job.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.